Hello everyone and welcome back to ZooCrafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are standing in front of the Safari exhibit where one of my giraffes is currently trying to show off her climbing skills. Just for full disclosure guys, giraffes don't normally climb like that in real life. Just so you know, you're not gonna find a giraffe up in a tree. Aster Seed, my chocobo from Final Fantasy. We have already broken being an educational little experience in the first 2 seconds. But that's alright. I can still teach you guys quite a bit about the giraffes that happen to share our planet with us and also happen to be one of my all-time favorite animals. Hello, Kizzy. Could you please get down from there though so that I don't have to fret too much about you possibly escaping again, or worse, escaping into this gigantic ravine that we have right over here, please, ma'am. All right, good. So, oh, thank you, Kizzy. Okay, so she got down and that makes me feel a lot better about everything. But today, guys, since we spent yesterday flying overhead, in fact, Aster Seed, let's go ahead and give it just a quick glance. We spent last time flying around and making sure that the giraffes were not escaping from this exhibit. And I think that we're in the clear again. I don't think there was only one spot right there where that vulture is standing. Yes, Aster Seed, that's right. There was only one spot that I could see any of them escaping from. And then there's a little spot back here that everybody is kind of gathered around. I have no idea why. Possibly seeking out some really yummy leaves to eat. But I don't think any other giraffes, like I don't see any inside of that forest. I don't see any inside of that lake, or much to their horror, inside of the quicksand that we have in the glass butterfly desert over there. So I think my giraffes are safely tucked into their exhibit, but I have to admit, guys, like, it doesn't really feel like we have a lot of giraffes in this exhibit. I don't want to force the animals to come up to the front if they don't want to. It's really fantastic to let them roam wherever they feel comfortable. And I could see how with so many guests here, they just wouldn't want to come up front. But the guests aren't going to be able to see anything exotic if they all stay at the back. So today, my friends, we are going to release the giraffes, and we're also going to see the birth of some new giraffe babies, which I'm so excited to see. So, all right. Oh, yes, I know you can't see the animals, guest. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Here, Aster Seed, could you give me a lift over the guest so that I don't have to walk through the crowd again? Last time I did, they actually threw so many wooden coins at me. I have some trash that needs thrown away. There's some plastic cups. They're very messy people, but hopefully we'll get a janitor or like some recycling bins on that soon. All right, let's fly overhead. There we go. Safely over all of the guests and land into our giraffe enclosure. This is where we keep all of our giraffes off exhibit when we're trying to do a little bit of research, and especially when they breed and we have some of the babies around the place. And I think today is actually a really good day to go ahead and try to add more babies so we can have, oh, well, thank you for the blood red ginger butterfly that has now fallen. So if you're wondering where that butterfly came from and this dead leaf pile came from, there's actually somewhere up here a bird. Do we have enough browse for the giraffes today? Oh my gosh, this side of the zoo is so busy with guests and people and ambient animals. It's amazing. But we do have a bird. Ah, there it is. A red-eyed oxpecker who happens to live. Oh my gosh, get out of this exhibit, ma'am. How did you even? No, you cannot bribe me. You cannot give me wooden coins and bribe me. Oh my gosh, we have a guest. They have somehow gotten into my exhibit. Security! Someone's breaking into my giraffe exhibit. I'll have to deal with that later. I'm pretty sure she'll leave in a second if we leave her alone. But as you can see, this side of the zoo is so busy and I love it. And we're going to make it even busier by adding more, there she goes, by adding more giraffe babies in. And I'm really excited about that because we are going to build an entire herd of giraffes and then set them loose into the savannah area so that any of our guests who come to visit and follow the rules and stay outside of enclosed areas like this will be able to ride on the future safari tour, where we will put down a mine track that will go around and across a bridge. Oh, it'd be really cool if we could make the bridge like arch up over the water. Oh, and imagine if we like installed some things so it was kind of like a little water ride. So there were like waterfalls going overhead that like split and you just rode between them. That would be so cool. And I'm wondering, eventually, now I'm really daydreaming far ahead of what we can actually get done, but it would be really cool to have the little safari track not only lead you in a loop back to the entrance, but what if you could like hit a lever and you could go on a loop that went this direction and then maybe into some caves and drop you off so you could learn about some animals that live in caves in Africa, which would be really cool to see. Oh, I would love that. But anyway, we've got to start somewhere, and today we're going to start with adding more giraffes. I say, as that vulture jumps up and down, looking, oh, now I have 2 vultures. Yes, don't panic, my dears. Even though I'm talking about throwing you out to the vultures, I'm sure you guys will be fine. Oh my gosh. But today, that's going to be our goal, is breeding up the giraffes and hopefully releasing some of the adults into the big enclosure. And all of these giraffes are actually from the first 2 that were given to me by my good friend Pavo when he first made these giraffes. And now we have breakdancing giraffes. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. All right, but let's see. Do we have a name on you? No name on this one. And then no name on that one. And then Savannah. Savannah has been one of our mothers a few times over. Oh, and now we have another butterfly. Oh, my packs are way too full. I might need to stop and like clear my pack out in just a second here. Oh, and I have a gather item piece. I could have that gather all of the trash the guests are putting down. And we could build like a little trash can on top of it. I love that idea. Okay, we'll try to do that in just a second. Let's see, what about this one? Caramel! Caramel was a baby last time we came to visit, and there's Nigel. Wonderful. So I think we can at least get a few new babies added in. And then, yeah, Savannah, you'll be a new mother too. Oh, there's another leaf pile from the birds. And then this one is Lori. Yeah, we'll have the females, Caramel, Savannah, and Lori, go ahead and have some babies. And they'll actually stick together with one another to help take care of the calves. And that's actually something I learned when I was doing research on the adorable Dixie, who you guys know I'm completely in love with, the giraffe calf I met in the Kansas City Zoo. I was wondering, how many giraffe calves do giraffes normally keep around them? Does the male help out with taking care of them? And the answer is, with my beloved friend hanging out right here. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. But the answer is the male giraffes normally have absolutely nothing to do with watching after the babies. And the mother is usually the one who's solely in charge of watching over the giraffe calves, except when they form nursery groups. So they will actually form together in little nursery herds with other mothers and their children. And sometimes they'll take turns letting all of the other moms go off to browse and graze and eat lots of leaves and whatnot, while one mother stands very, very tall watch over all of the giraffe babies. So that was really fun to learn about. And I learned that their herd sizes are often up to 20 members. So we shouldn't have a problem expanding ours a little bit. Oh gosh, and now I have a chicken egg. Okay, no chick. Oh gosh, are you gonna write in my journal? Are you gonna do something over here, eh? This is actually my giraffe house desk. And we'll come back to look at this, but this is the place I would actually want to come if I wanted to come over and make it so that I could get some special things, like a giraffe statue, for instance, made out of emerald or diamond, and it has really high level zookeeping things that I'd have to use. But let's see, like the giraffe, oh, the breeding certificates. I forgot I need breeding certificates. You can't just willy-nilly breed your giraffes. How did I forget, Keeperly? I totally forgot that I would need to have like 2 breeding certificates, 3 breeding certificates before I could breed them. Oh my gosh, how much would that be? Level 2? What? What is this shenanery? Adding a botanist, a live webcam, let's see, the statues. But I really want to have baby giraffes today. So you know what? We'll work on that in the future. Maybe we'll have to take it more seriously later. But for now, these guys look like they want some apples, to say the least. Look at everyone come to me. So I think it'll be okay. But let's see. Where's Savannah? There's Lori. Here's one of our unnamed giraffes. And then, Lori, where'd you go? Okay. Are we gonna have a giraffe baby? Giraffe baby? A giraffe baby! Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love it. Here's another one of our unnamed ones who I'm just gonna assume is a male. And Caramel! Alright, come on, you two. Come along. Come along. No, you're going the wrong direction, unnamed guy. Caramel, are you with me? Oh dear. Alright, do we have anybody else over here? Caramel? And Savannah. You know what? We're just gonna go for that because you two are right here. And there's Nigel. Baby! Baby! There's another baby! Oh my gosh, this is so fun. So we have Nigel. He's ready for love. But unfortunately, I don't have any giraffes nearby. Oh, I did not plan this out very carefully. Next time I should definitely isolate them better for breeding. Yeah, it looks like everybody else is just done. All right, Nigel, this way. Nigel, the oxpecker just said hello to me. It's not supposed to do that. We'll take care of that. All right, come on. Come on. This direction. This direction. Can we get 3 baby giraffes? There's Caramel. Nigel? Nope. Everybody's good. So we have had 2 brand new baby giraffes, which is pretty exciting. Whew. And we'll worry about the breeding certificates and all of those fancy things at a later date. I'm an experienced zookeeper. I can breed whatever giraffes I want. They're my favorite animal. Alright, so, and my pockets are really full of trash. So let's see. Oh yeah, I have the goat for Junior. So let me put the goat away. And then let me grab a few of my safari nets. And keep out the moonworm queen, just in case I need her for something. There we go. Well, I'll move her for now. But alright, and let's move out some of the male giraffes, because the males are actually not the ones who would have anything to do with raising the females or raising the babies. The females are the only ones who would stick around and raise the babies. Caramel's a female, so we'll leave her in here for now. Savannah's a female, we'll leave her in here for now. Let's see, there's one of my unnamed ones. And do we have, let's see, there's Lori, so she's watching over those 2. Since we only have 2 over there, and we're leaving May and her baby inside of that enclosure, though I think the baby will be ready to come out any day now. Let's see. Savannah, Caramel? Savannah, you didn't really have a baby this time, so we'll move you out too. Alright, so we've expanded our giraffe population in here just a little bit. Let's move that out of the way. And I can come over here. Oh, I'm hungry. All right, let's have a cup of tea really quickly. And we will release our giraffes into the general Savannah wild area. Also, while I'm here, it might be a good idea to put up a few moonworm queens so that I don't suddenly have something scaring the bejesus out of me while I'm trying to take care of my giraffes. Like a chicken. You're not supposed to be here, chicken. You are a chicken. I'm gonna have to remove you from the premises. You are as bad as the Canadian geese who had taken up so much room in the Kansas City Zoo. That's what's going on with you, my friend. All right, and let's release these giraffes towards the front entrance. And that way, the guests will have something to look at. So we're one step closer to teaching all of my guests here at the zoo how amazing giraffes are. And we've got our big, gigantic termite nest right there. Is the termite queen going to give me any expansions tonight? No, she has given me a dead bush, which unfortunately I can't even use in here, so phooey. And I guess I could put the moonworm queen. It would look pretty cool to have the moonworm queen up in the bottom of some of these leaves, I think. So we can light it up in a few areas. Escape! Escape! Hooligans! Oh my gosh! No! No! Get back over here! Oh my gosh! That took like 2 seconds. These are some very interesting wandering male giraffes that we have here. Yeah, those bachelor herds, they don't want to stick with the rest of the herd. They're gonna leave the females and the babies, and they're gonna go off on some grand adventures right into my zoo. Oh my goodness. Alright, that should probably take care of that. And the other one's just jumping on top of a termite mound, which I don't think the termites would really appreciate. But good. Alright. So that takes care of that. We might light up a few of these trees. And I should have brought Tate behind me, because he's here with me. It just... Whoa! Sorry about that, moonworm queen. It just does not feel right to not have one of my puppers with me at basically all times. especially because I've lost the Sword of Light and I don't really have any kind of defensive anything. That's just a warthog. Oh, thank goodness. But I don't really have like anything defensive to be able to protect me. But look at this. Oh, you guys. The Moon Queen just changes everything. Being able to light our zoo up in a way that makes me feel safe and also keeps it very thematic for the guest. Also, that's not a creeper. It just looked like a creeper for a second. All right, we'll put that up there. Okay, good. We'll come over here. Okay, good. And then one more. Yay! Thank you, Moon Queen! We're in a field full of vultures. That shouldn't make me panic whatsoever. But this is much nicer now that we've been able to put in a little bit better lighting for ourselves. All right. So there is one step closer to having an amazing safari zone that we can fill up with all kinds of animals. And I think the next step is definitely making sure that our guests can be a little bit more comfortable and starting to collect some of the tracks so that we can build a big safari tour that goes through here. And then after that, I'm thinking that I might have to work a little bit more with my mysterious builders and surprise you guys with some things that are coming up around the zoo. And I'm also thinking it'd be really fun to go on an expedition in search of a rhinoceros, which would be so much fun. And who knows, maybe after that we'll start focusing on some really fun aquatic things for a nice splashy summer of fun at the beach. There's so much to do in the zoo, as always, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.